Yeah, hi, I'm looking for Val.
I'm the person you can speak to if you call about 33 and 7 Rutgers Street.
Oh, okay, what's your name?
Great coming.
Okay.
Right.
And so, yeah, I am calling about that. Someone talked to him. Ann is a partner of mine about selling it.
Okay.
Are you guys looking to sell it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And I guess you're not the owner. Are you just curious?
The owner, he was telling me about my mother with my house. My good friend is he's asked me to sell the house. Well, I'm not a realtor, I'm not an attorney.
Okay.
They said, we have a target price of 350, and I have negotiating authority. And once I find something that I discuss everything with them.
Yeah, yeah.
Meets his requirements. He's in his 80s. He doesn't have the energy to deal with this.
Gotcha.
At any rate, yes, I'm going through the whole thing. I'm the one who can show the house. Like I said, he lives 75 miles away. So not too easy.
Yeah, of course. Okay. So you guys are looking to get 350 for it? Okay. And my notes say that it.
You're the 15th call this week.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, maybe we could be the last.
People who are coming to look at it.
Gotcha. Okay.
And very simple. A couple of things that would help with you, but if somebody you need to look at the house before I'll compare your office area. House it's one of the two to use one of the terms. It lived in full time for long periods. So,
Yeah. Since 04.
He's been replaced. It was used as a family stay for weekends or a couple of weeks or two at a time when I was visiting DC.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's close to DC. But and a college student lived there for 2 years while he went to Maryland. That ended about 2 years ago. But other than that, it was fully charged. Sell the house. Start getting maintenance. Houses need work. And so we had to move it with all the furniture. I'm going to be there today to try to pack up the stuff left everywhere that he wants to keep. Stuff that dropped everywhere. It was just kind of big stuff now.
Yeah.
So,
I'm showing it's got a couple bathrooms, but I don't see anything on bedrooms. How many bedrooms do you know?
I have a full plan of the house. It's an odd house. His mother lived there, and she set it up for herself. She was single when she got the house in 1970. So it was originally built as a 2-bed, 1-bath. Over the years, there's been 3 additions done. One of the bedrooms in the front has an addition that goes off in one direction. But to get to it, that was just a music room. But to get to it, you have to walk through one of the bedrooms, which she used as an office. So there's 3 rooms upstairs, but there's no direct access without going to the other room. And in the basement, there's a full bath. And for a while, somebody was living down there. There's a full bath in the kitchen. The basement has a separate exit also. So, if you wanted to say 3 bedrooms or 4 bedrooms, you have to reconfigure it.
Gotcha.
I did find the thing for yesterday. I was looking at I stumbled across there's stuff everywhere. I stumbled across a floor plan of the house. Dated 1991. There was one addition done since then. That was just basically a summary. probably original to 1950, maybe after that at some point, but it's ancient. Had central air was put in 85. The motor went up in smoke about a year and a half ago. So it was 1985 air conditioning needs to be replaced in the attic. All the duct works there, but I think the whole air conditioner, I think 1985 is going to need to be replaced. The kitchen is 1970s, hardwood floors throughout, and the floors in most of the house that has it is wonderful. 1970s carpet. The floors underneath look really good. Trying to remember what else there was. The roof was replaced about, I'm going to have to find out exactly when, but it was about 12 to 14 years ago. There was a leak and he just decided to replace the whole roof.
That was about 12 to 15.
Somewhere.
Okay. It's not too bad.
It does have a pool out back. I used to go over there occasionally to use the pool. When someone was there designing and then they moved out. The pool's been not been used for at least 12 years. It was winter life the last time it was used and I didn't know.
Yeah.
So it's strange. But, it's the bane of my existence right now because I have to pump it out.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure all that equipment probably needs updated, I would assume.
That equipment is probably from 68 when the pool was put in, probably from the 70s or 80s.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice looking small things. It probably works under the pump's been replaced a couple of times over the years. I see the old pump sitting around.
Okay.
I can't vouch for the condition of the pool other than the fact that there's a big guy thing in the backyard.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I could grab a
Not much around there that has pools, so
it
could be a good thing.
walking distance to the University of Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
Walking distance to the new purple line that's coming in. That's probably going to go in. Supposed to be in 5 years ago, but it's a very active construction site right now, close by.
Yeah.
Could we get your name and name? Just because people call me and say, I called you a couple days ago, and I'm like, good, you're one of 12.
Yeah. My name is Dale.
Okay.
DALE, and my phone number is 240 772 1245.
And you don't really have a firm, you work for yourself, basically.
Yeah, just for myself. I mean, I got some guys around the area that, we do the construction and basically fix them up and flip them. And I'm sure just like everyone else that's calling you.
Oh, I've had a whole range of people call me. I've had national people call me.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them. It's closed. It doesn't smell right. So
Oh, wow.
I think the brokers somewhere.
How long has it been since you've kind of been seriously looking around with him?
I'm sorry.
How come he hasn't sold it up until this point? He just hasn't been ready or hasn't been able to?
He hasn't been.
Yeah.
He hasn't been. Mentally, realistic. He can spend about 25 minutes to all these memories that he just last week. So
Yeah.
that's one of the reasons.
Yeah.
But no, he comes in, grabs a few things, leaves, and says, yeah, okay. And then he complains to me when the property still comes around.
Right.
So,
Yeah, it's something you don't think about until then you gotta pay something.
but he doesn't need, and he's not going to give it away, but he doesn't need the money.
Yeah.
He's very comfortable. So it's out of sight, out of mind. Something about it.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, he was going to come down on his pickup truck, 30-foot trailer, for 2 or 3 years. Finally, it's he's 80, he's kind of just tired of movers. I'm kind of church.
That's where he's living?
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm up this way in Frederick, so I know how far it is around, especially on the Beltway that way.
He doesn't like the
Yeah, it sucks.
truck.
Okay. Yeah, it's up there.
So we moved all the furniture to the warehouse.
Well, it sounds like he's done well for himself. So that's good. Makes things easier.
I will. I really don't want to entertain it for Peter.
Yeah.
But I've got some people coming too complicated to manage. Getting more.
Yeah, I bet.
Like I said, if when you're in Frederick, if you want to see it, let me know. I can arrange time to be over there. For mid-morning.
Yeah. What kind of offers have you been getting?
Well, I know half of them sight I'm seeing of around 2.5, 250.
Yeah.
I had one at 3 something in the threes. But that turned out to be, big new contract came back. It was slower. Like, when I'm playing that game.
Yeah. What do you think he's thinking to, like, what's his bottom line number? Do you have any idea?
I do, but I'm going to tell you.
Yeah. I mean, I think ideally with what is going on around that area, there's houses that are selling anywhere from 420 to there's one that went for 650. But that, it's a little bit newer, or not newer, but it's a little bit bigger and like a more serious rehab. But most of them are probably 500 to 550, which I think,
That's what we figured it's going to be worth.
yeah, I think the 450 is probably a little low. The 650 is probably a little high. So probably 500 to 550, probably possibly closer to that 550, depending on what kind of rehab.
Well, like I said, the main floor is all there. What kind of rehab to do is up to you.
Yeah, of course.
And the only other thing I forgot to mention is I'm going to have to do a checklist that I can read off. The basement's going to need to be gutted pretty much.
Yeah.
There's a water problem in the basement and going to have to be addressed.
Okay.
There was a sub pump put in, I think it burned up. There's a water issue. I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to, that'll definitely could change the rehab estimate. The other thing that's kind of undetermined is the pool situation. Getting that back up to speed will probably help, but you also have to find the right buyer that wants a pool and to deal with all that, which, you know, you definitely understand because you've been dealing with it. And it's,
I'll tell you up front because she'll discover this pretty quickly. I don't know if it's on PG County's radar, but there is a process. It's not complicated, but there is a process you have to go through to get rid of a pool.
yeah,
You can't just fill it in. You can't just dig it up.
right.
It's actually, it's somewhat of a pain, but I think it's actually reasonable.
Yeah,
You have to hire an engineer if it's certain feet from the house. You have to, if you fill it in, you have to drill X number of holes so they can drain. They don't want to hear about it again. So
yeah, definitely.
that's if you get rid of the pool. But yeah.
Is there any idea, like, is the foundation an issue in the basement, or is it maybe just a sump pump thing? Like, is there any mold, or like visually, does it look like?
There is mold in the basement.
Yeah,
And the basement floors, the large rooms, the two large rooms are covered in these 9 by 9 inch tile, some of which lifted off the surface. So they're from the 50s. So no matter what, you know, it's going to be in the, there's asbestos in the tiles and possibly in the glue. It's going to need some mitigation.
yeah,
Well, at least whoever takes it out, be careful. It's just all those tiles in the 50s had asbestos in them. That's just the fact of life.
yeah. Okay.
I mean, it needs help.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think you know, ideally I probably would be in the similar probably mid 250, you know, mid 200s with everything, you know, what I think it could sell for plus everything you're telling me just off the top of my head. Um it definitely has potential for sure. It's just a matter of, you know, getting the money into it in order to be able to sell it for that 550 with everything going on.
Yeah, and true.
Is that
Who knows
what his bottom line is thinking, or?
no. We're sitting at 250. We'll put the 5,000. Put so much they can't take for it.
Yeah,
And put it on MLS. You know, get up the basement.
yeah,
I haven't what it takes to deal with the time. See for the floor tiles. It's treatment it's done all the time. So,
yeah. I probably should just, if you're gonna do that, just get someone to just gut it, maybe do some treatment with like Serve Pro or something like that, and maybe just leave it at that, you know. Is he trying to stay in the 300s probably? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think
today, there was a 3 in number.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think for an investor, even if someone tells you that up front, they're probably going to come out there and, you know, get, you know, just they're getting their foot in the door, but then they're probably going to hit you after once they see everything.
Oh, that's why I'm not interested. I've been to court once in my life. Never going back.
Yeah.
We're going to both be on the same page. My view on the deal is both sides are accepting.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not,
What's your name again?
my name is Ray.
Ray. Okay. All right, Ray. Well, ideally, that's probably where I would be. You know, if he's not ready to be there now, and maybe wants to put some money into it, then you know I'm sure he could get that number up for sure, especially on MLS and fixing it up a little bit. But if it turns out him or you know, don't want to deal with it, then you know, I'd be more than happy to give me a call and go from there.
All right.
I appreciate your time and all the information. And yeah, keep my number because I'm local as well. So if that's the route you want to go in the end, then certainly try to work it out and make it easy for you guys.
We would, once it's done, free, there's no mortgage, all that.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Ray. Appreciate it. All right, bye.
Mr. Reeves.
Hi, Mr. Reeves. This is Dale. I gave you a call earlier and then missed your call about the property on Buckhurst.
Okay. Listen. I'm sorry. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you had talked to, you're probably talking to a lot of people, but you had talked to a partner of mine, Sam. He said you were looking to sell that, so I'm just calling to see if that's still the case.
Yeah, I'm with my granddaughter, but I don't know how my name is got out there. I don't know what is out there on.
Okay.
This is about the 12th phone call I've had since yesterday morning.
Oh wow, I'm sorry.
Okay, you didn't know. But listen, is this some kind of listing that y'all that put y'all out there so I can find out who it is, so I can let them know that just take my name off the list?
I mean, unfortunately, there's not one master person that can call to take it off the list. I mean, it's really, we just search properties that have where the owner's address and the property address don't match, or it's not lived in for some reason, like it's vacant. It tags that, and that's how the info gets out there. So that's probably what happened. Are you living at the property, or what are you doing with the property? Okay. But you don't live there.
No, very interesting because yesterday he called me inquiring about what I was going to sell it to her for.
Oh, okay.
And then since that phone call, I've been having another phone calls. I don't know if there's something getting ready to happen.
Maybe someone called and was like, "Yeah, we might be interested in selling it," and then that maybe is what triggered it. So you're not trying to sell it to anybody. Worst case, you would just sell it to your granddaughter. Yeah. Other than that, you would just keep it.
Oh no, she wasn't living in the house.
Oh, okay. All right.
I need to do something else.
Yeah.
And that, and I just need to get out from that.
I gotcha. So when are you going to be, when are you think you'll make decisions on if she's going to buy it or not? Like what does that time frame look like for you?
First of all, I want her to buy it because they think it's better off.
Yeah.
From a financial standpoint, if they bought it now, they can get finance. The other piece is that can't go no place.
Yeah.
You got 3 little kids.
Do you own the house free and clear?
Yes.
Okay. And do you need money? Like, do you need money to do something else? Do you need money out of the house? Like all the money that maybe the value is, do you need all that right away? Or do you only need a little bit?
No. So tell me what the factor is.
So one way that we buy properties, and what a way you could maybe get her in the house, is called seller finance. So basically you would come up with a price, and you would map that out to, and you can even find it online. There's a, you know, seller finance, or mortgage amortization schedule. You could do that online. So then she makes payments to you. She doesn't have to go to a bank and get pre-approved and do all that and have more money come out of your and her pocket. So basically you become the bank and you tell her, hey, listen, give me $5,000 now, and then you're going to make me a payment of $1,000, you know, whatever it is, for 20 years. And then you become the bank instead of her having to get qualified for a bank. It might.
Yeah, yeah. No, okay. Thank you for sharing that. But I think you're going to go down that road because I know they don't have $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 gifted.
Okay.
So yeah, so I know that's possible. I thought maybe that you wanted to be a blessing and you want to finance it.
Well, I could give you cash and finance it, but I'd have to take ownership of it. I mean, we do that as well. But we don't do like lending like that, you know. Yeah.
Listen, I appreciate you calling and appreciate the info, but no, I'm not gonna do nothing with this other thing that and allow them to within the holiday line.
I gotcha. Makes sense. Well, if she doesn't, you know, if that doesn't go through with her purchasing the house, then if you save my number, call me back and maybe we can work something out between me and you.
Yeah. I'm driving, so you can just call me back in a couple of days and so forth. Right.
I'll text you my name and you'll have my number. That way you can program it in, and then, you know, I don't want to bother you if you're not ready, but then you can call me back when you are and we'll have a conversation then.
Thank you so much.
All right, sir. Thank you. Have a good rest of the day. You too. Bye.
Hello?
Hey, is Joanna there?
Who?
Joanna?
Yeah, just a minute. Who's this?
My name is Dale. Is this Don?
Yes.
We spoke, and I've been speaking to Joanna for a while about her property on Jones. I think I talked to you as well a couple months back. Just seeing if it got worked out for you. You said you had it under contract with somebody, but it was a couple months to where they were going through their inspection period, I guess.
You know, I didn't buy it after all.
Oh, really? What happened?
I don't know. I never got off of it.
Oh, really? Are you still under contract with them, or they just haven't? They just kind of went ghost.
Or nothing. Never thought I was going to buy it or nothing.
Oh, wow, that's no good.
Huh?
That's not good.
Oh, well. Have you ever looked at this house?
I've not seen it other than what I can see online, but I know it's not in great shape.
It is. First, you need to tear it all down to the frame and start again.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the case.
Oh, that is the case.
Is she still interested in you know, getting rid of it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'd still be interested. I know you guys were dealing with those other people.
Yeah. Like I said, the end needs complete, tore down and rebuilt down to the frame.
Yeah. So what were they trying to buy it for?
Well,
Yeah.
But she's just to a point now, she's wanting to get rid of it.
Yeah. 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 I mean, it's probably worth worth what the land value is. I had talked to Joanna about being around 10,000, which is probably what, the land is going to be around that, maybe a little bit more, but try to get the most to her as possible. Because the house isn't worth anything.
No, it would need 4 houses a barrel frame and start again.
Yeah. Well, do you think she'd want to move forward?
So what?
Do you think that she would want to move forward?
Yeah, she's 85 years old and she just wants to get rid of it.
All right. Is there a way to find out if I know she had signed something with those other people, right?
Yeah, but the contract expired on the 18th of February, so
Okay, so it's not valid anymore with them.
no.
So do you think she'd be up to sign, I'd be happy to sign one with her, and then we do our due diligence and get it worked out probably in the next 30 days.
Yeah, she wants to get rid of it, so if you're interested,
All right. I'm looking online and it says the assessed land value is 7,620. You think she'd be okay signing an agreement for that number?
I don't see why not. She just wanted to get rid of it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. Is she okay doing things on the computer, or is that what you're kind of helping her with?
I'm trying to help her with. She is a computer person like this. She's 85 years old. So.
If I send an email, could you help her open it and sign it electronically?
Yeah, but I was sure. Where do you live?
I'm in Maryland, but my partner's down there in Georgia. So we'd have them like physically on the ground. I mean, we understand what the house is all about, so that part of it isn't a huge surprise. It's more or less just trying to get it moved for you at a price that's reasonable for everybody.
Well, yeah, I understand that, but I want you to have somebody look at it before you commit to it. So that I don't know what else these other people, they never call back and did nothing.
I know. I've been talking to her since December. And we went back and forth. She wasn't sure. She had some people coming out to look at it, and then I think the time I found out about the people that you had signed with previously, I think I talked to you about it, and you said, yeah, it's a couple months that they have, and I guess that date was February 18th. So that's when me and you had talked, and then just circling back. I mean, I could get someone. How did you sign it with them before?
Well, electronic or what?
Yeah. So I could do it the same way, and then once we have that agreement in place, then we would send someone just verified. It's not burnt to the ground, which it probably needs to be anyway. But we would send someone out there to take a look at it, and then, however, we kind of are all on the same page of what the condition of the property is and what needs to be done, that, that is kind of why we are where we would be on the price.
Well,
But then we open title and do all that through the title company, and then typically can get it all closed out as long as they work with us within 30 days is kind of our time frame usually.
I would personally, I would sooner, if you could, you said you got somebody here in town or whatever, if she could physically see the, instead of doing it over the computer, she could physically see it inside it. And she's got something to show. I'm not related to her, I'm just her friend.
Okay.
That way
Okay.
she can show it to her kids or whoever and go from there. I'm trying to stay out of it.
I got you.
Personally, I wouldn't give her 2 cents for the place, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm retired, so I ain't got nothing else. But
I hear you.
I was a construction engineer for 20 years plus in the Army, so
Oh, okay. So
that's
you,
what I said. It would have to be tore down. It had a fire in it sometime last year, and they just did some, but all that would have sheetrock and everything was nothing major got burned. Just I don't know, some homeless person or something was staying in it,
oh yeah.
But it didn't do no major structural damage, But it would have to come down to you're gonna have to redo it all, everything, from the heat, air conditioning, water, electric,
The whole thing, huh?
9 yards. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you just won't tear it down and rebuild a house there. I don't know what would be your best shot. I don't know.
Well, that's what we do. So, we understand that.
I don't know if you understand that it ain't the best neighborhood in Columbus, but they've been rebuilding houses right and left around it, so it's picking up. So it might be something that would, be worth rebuilding,
Is there, can you like go inside and look around and like there's access to it?
Yeah, the doors are all, some of them are broke, some of them are still shut but not locked. You can go in there. It's your own risk, like,
Yeah. Yeah. So did you send the thing to her email or were you doing it through yours prior?
That was through my email. She doesn't have email, but like I said, I would sooner have, if you could send it to somebody here, have her sign it. So I'm trying to keep out of it. I'm not legally in it. I'm not related to her.
I hear you. How about, can I mail it to her?
Sure.
That way it's a physical copy.
Yeah, that's, she's got something to show her brother and her children and all.
All right. What's her address?
32 Kylemore. Kylemore.
Mm-hmm.
Court, Columbus, Georgia. 31904.
Okay. Yeah, I have that.
And her name, do you have her name?
Yeah, Jauna.
Yeah.
Grewe.
No, that's my name.
Oh, okay.
Her last name is Harold. H-A-R-O-L-D.
Harold. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'll mail a copy. That way it it's physical, she can have it. And then, if she's okay with it, then, maybe then I could send it electronically and just sign it. That way you don't have to worry about mailing it back or anything like that. But at least it gives you a physical copy that she can look at and review with anybody, who she wants to have look at it.
Right.
Sound like a plan for now, at least?
I mean, I wasn't trying to sound negative, but the last people never called us back, and so maybe they didn't know what they were getting into, so.
No, I get it. I mean, unfortunately, I come across that a lot. So, we'll try to get it through and see what happens.
Before the fire, shotgun house,
A what?
so down here in Georgia, they have what they call a shotgun house, kind of a narrow log house.
Okay.
It had two sides. On one side had bedrooms, the other side had the living room, dining room, and kitchen. On the bedroom side, we caught on fire. The other side still there. Man, I would love to have that floor though. There's still the floor in the half of the floor is hardwood floor. Oh man, it looked like Hollywood. I kid you not. But the other side, some of it's got burnt, so it ain't that well. But there's people who get good money for that floor though.
Yeah, I bet, right?
I have the floors in my house, but they're only like. Hers was a little bit different. They were wider. So there was a good looking floor, but the rest of the house.
Well, I'll get this mailed out so they can take a look at it, and then I'll touch base, probably mid next week or whenever I can get it to get there.
Well, I don't know. It's slower than.
She get the mail every day?
Well, we go over there on Wednesdays. She stays here at my house, so we go over there on Wednesdays and Saturdays just to get the mail. So it ain't very many days old at the worst.
Well, it's probably going to take a couple days to get there anyway, so maybe it can get there by Wednesday, and then you can grab it on Wednesday.
That's nice. Like I said, sometimes I don't know why the mail is slow on me.
Really? All right, well, I'll shoot for Wednesday, and then I'll call either maybe Wednesday afternoon or Thursday, see if you got it. If not, then we'll.
Yeah, get somebody, you know somebody here, have to go look at it, make sure it's something you want to go forward on. I'm not trying to push yourself doing something else, but I would hate to be waiting 2 months not to find nothing out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I understand. But I also want her to be on the same page too. Like, I don't want to send my guys over there if she doesn't want to move forward either. So it's kind of a little bit of both. I want to make sure that if she's okay, then I'll send them over there. If not, then, I'll have them do something else.
Yeah. All right, well, next time you call, come up with a price that you're happy with.
Well, it's going to be probably around that, what was it?
76.
Yeah.
The land.
Yeah, 7620. That's like the land value, because the house isn't worth anything. I got to redo the whole house. So that's basically just the value of the land. So if you talk to her, ask that if she doesn't know or needs to talk to someone else, then. But I'll send the paperwork either way. That way you have something physical that you can look at as well. All right, Don, I appreciate it.
All right, yeah.
All right, have a good rest of the day.
All right.
Okay, bye.